I've been wanting to try this for a while, and I was thinking, where can I get a duck breast? And then there's a liquor store, a big liquor store here in Houston called Specs, and they have all kinds of gourmet food, and they had duck breast. So I saw them, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. They're $6.99 for a 5-ounce duck breast. So I bought one, and we're gonna try to make one with a reduction. I have some sherry, so we're gonna make a reduction with a sweet sherry. It should be good. The plan is, so far, I bought it frozen, so I've thawed it. Now that I'm going to cook it on a pan, it's going to be, I'm gonna have to cut the fat in a hatch, so one way and then another way. We'll take a look at it in a moment. But first, to do that, right now the meat the meat was a little bit soft, so I put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes to firm it up, not to refreeze it, just to firm it back up, so that way I can cut the fat properly. And then we're going to put it on our pan, and we'll go from there. It shouldn't take very long to cook it. Fingers crossed we don't burn it. We're going for medium rare, maybe medium if we take it a little too far, but we shouldn't. There's a thing called a 6-6-6 rule: 6 minutes on the fat, 6 minutes in the oven at 350, 6 minutes of rest. This one's a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna do 4 minutes on the grill, on the pan, and 5 minutes. I'm gonna do 4-6-6, 4-4-5-6. Just call it that. 4 minutes on the grill, on the top, on the pan top. 5 minutes at 350 in the oven. Fat side up. So fat side down in the pan, fat side up in the oven, and then we're gonna put it on our cutting block and let it rest for 6 minutes, and then we're gonna eat. And while we're waiting for it to rest, we're going to make a reduction sauce, or at least I hope. Maybe I'll just get chicken and not do it, but it's duck, so I can't. Duck has been chilling in the freezer. I want to have it just good enough. Oh, perfect. Some of the blood came out, and it's frozen. So let me unstick it. Perfect. So what we want to do is move my sherry to the side. I need to be able to make sure I'm framed properly. This is a one-man operation, folks. I'm not an amazing chef. I just record things on my camera and put them out. So what I want to do is cut through the skin down to the meat, but not into the meat. So like that, about every half an inch. See that it's frozen like that? It just, the blade just glides right through, and you have an easy cutting time. This is the first time I've ever done this. I've watched a couple of people on YouTube do it, and I love duck, so I wanted to give it a try, so hopefully it'll work. I did buy 2, so I'm thinking if I get this right, maybe I'll do it again soon. This duck breast was $8. I know, it's relatively cheap, but not really considering the size of it, but whatever. This is why we're not going to do this. This is like a fancy thing. This isn't something you do every day. So now, look at that. That almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Let me take spot focus off and put the autofocus on. Looks like I know what I'm doing there. So, going to take this. I'll rinse my hands first. Blood. So, we have it cut up. Dry my hands. I gotta clean this towel anyway, so if it gets dirty, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take a little bit of salt and salt this breast. We're not trying to make it as salty as the ocean. We just want to add a little bit. We're going to add some to this side also. No pepper. We'll add pepper later. or maybe not at all. I'm not sure yet. I need to go visit my recipes. This is a very thin layer of fat and skin on it, so I'm not going to remove anything from it. There's one guy that said you cut off the excess or whatever. I think this thing was trimmed down to 1 inch of its life, for that's a good thing. In other words, it's ready to go. You don't have to do any prep work for it. So it's salted, not heavily, but a decent amount of salt. I have a plate I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put this back in the fridge and let it sit for about an hour, and then we'll get on to our dirty business. Not dirty, get on to cooking. Moment of truth. I'm going to take this pan, is very hot. Nothing in it, is just hot. I'm going to take my duck and put it skin side down, and we're going to do this for 4 minutes. Ooh, nice and sizzly. Don't move it, just let it sit. Hey, Zoe. I have my sous chef Zoe here. She's a good Zoe. It's looking great. It's starting to smell like something. So it's been 5 full minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and flip it. Look at that. That looks good. Going to flip it, and now we're going to put it in the oven for 6 minutes at 375. Smells really good. Looks pretty good too. So I'm going to take this, put this on my cutting board, and let me do this because I'm going to forget and burn the crap out of my hand. Always remember your pan. You just took your pan out of you took the pan out of the stove, so it's going to be hot. Oh, I'll remember sometimes, but all it takes is one time for you not to remember. So let's get this on our cutting board. It looks good. We're going to let this rest for about 6 minutes. Pan is boiling hot. We have fond here. All this good stuff right here. We're going to take that and make a little sauce out of it. So this is 8 ounces. I'm going to use about half of it. But first, hold on. So, half a cup of our sherry. That's going to take a moment to cook down. About 4 ounces of chicken broth. The one person said, oh, use duck broth if you have it, but I couldn't find any duck broth. I found duck fat, but I don't think that's the same. This is that little shallot and 3 cloves of garlic. So, while we're waiting for our duck to rest, which I almost forgot to note the time, but we're good. I'll let that fat congeal and then we can throw it in the trash. But anyway, this is going to cook down. I'm going to put it at medium high so that way it'll cook down really quickly. So we have our fond. Let's scrape our fond off the bottom of the pan. Ooh, it smells nice. This smells really nice. This may work. I know, you're not supposed to use that sherry that sherry is for la la la. Okay. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? spot focus, so that way it was. I noticed I made a video, and every time I move my hand, it would just focus on my arm. It's like, you don't need to see what my arm looks like. You want to see what's going on in this pan, because this is good stuff here. So medium-high heat, and we're gonna let this sit for at least 6 minutes. Our fond is scraped off. So besides it being like delicious, a delicious sauce, hopefully, it also helps clean your pan a lot quicker. This will allow me to clean my pan in half the time. And this is a dishwasher safe pan, but sometimes if I turn around really quick and I need to use it again, I'll just hand wash it. But you know how that goes. Yep, look at that. Just like that. That's awesome. We have a proper reduction. Give it a quick stir. Look at that. I'd say we're about a minute away and we're done. It's not a lot, but I don't need a lot. That's why I used a half a cup of sherry. So I know there's probably going to be, nobody's going to watch this, so I'm not worried about that. But in the off chance some purist watches and says, you used you had cherries for la 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 la. I know. But I'm the only one that drinks the sherry, and I don't want it to go to waste because it's not cheap. It's like $14 for a half a bottle, you know? So if I can do something like this and make an incredible duck sauce, which I think we might be onto something with this, you know? That's what it's meant to be used. Oh, we're done. Okay. Boom. Oh, this just smells like, oh. Let's drain this and cut our duck. I want to just carefully put, oh, wait, what am I doing? Look at this. I'm so excited. Ooh, that would have been a bad day. I'd have been crying on the end of this video. Put all that work in, and ooh, okay. So, sauce. We're gonna give this sauce a try just by itself in a moment here, but let me get this sucker drained. I have my little sous chef at my feet, Zoe. She gets nervous whenever I turn the oven on, because sometimes if the alarm goes off, the fire alarm, she panics, poor thing. Don't worry, baby. We're good. We're gonna have a delicious sauce, or I'm gonna have a delicious sauce. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's like I know what I'm doing here. Look at that. Okay. Well, I'm the one that cleans up, so it's not like, oh, blah, 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 you know. So, this is the sauce. Let's give it a try real quick. It's got to be the richest, deepest sauce I've ever made and I've ever tasted. You can't taste it. I'm sorry for you. My goodness. That's so deep and rich. Those shallots, my goodness. It's okay, Bobo. She's like right under my feet, right where I don't want her to be. It's fine. We'll make it do. She's a good pup. Duck breast. Let's go ahead and cut this sucker open, see what we got. So remember, 5 minutes on the top, 5 minutes on this side. Ooh, it's crispy. And then 6 minutes in the oven at 375. Oh, look at that. My goodness. This is like going to a fancy restaurant and paying a lot of money. I went to a fancy restaurant in New York City, in Manhattan, last December. And one of the restaurants, we had an incredible duck. In the other restaurant, we had a very good duck, but the service, the lady, the server, she did not want to be there. And it was just like, I'm paying a lot of money, at least just play along. Anyway, this is restaurant quality duck here. Like like if somebody took me to a restaurant and this was on the menu and you served it to me, I would be over the moon. So even Lady, even my other dog, she's been asleep in the other part of the house, and now with everything cooking, she's like, oh, wait a second, what's going on? So I'm gonna put the sauce on the side. Look at that. It looks like I know what I'm doing. My goodness, this rich sauce. This sauce, ooh, with that sherry, oh, if you condemn me using that sherry, you're an idiot. Because this sherry is meant to be used, and this is just fantastic. I'm guessing. I'm gonna give it a try now. Duck. Sauce. Duck by itself is good. The fat is a little bit crispy. Savory. The meat is really nice. But the sauce, you could put this sauce will end fights. This sauce will fix a lot of your problems. Over the years, I've been slowly working on stuff, trying to get better at cooking, trying to figure out better ways of doing things. This is on my short list of things that I make that I'm just like restaurant quality. Like you would go to a restaurant and order this and pay like $40 for it, right? And the whole thing cost like, even if you just count the whole bottle of sherry, like $25? No, $20, because I just used one shallot and the little thing was like $3 of broth. And garlic was like 55 cents because I only used a little bit. My goodness. This is what I'm eating for the day. This is like my big meal for the day. It's the afternoon, but it's a Saturday and I don't have anything else going on. I'm literally gonna eat this and watch TV the rest of the day and drink some more sherry and finish making my bread. But wow, this came out great. I'm gonna eat this now.